All right, you ready?
Yeah, man. You know, it's so crazy. Um, it means so much to me because of the change in my life. But something that means so much to me is slowly fading away in my memory. Because I'm trying to fill, and the Lord is just filling my memory with Him. You know, He said, don't forget about that dark time you had that I pulled you out of. But those old habits you had, those old things you used to like, those old things you used to do, the closer you get to me, those things are going to go away. And, I try to think about, things I did with my friends, not godly things. And I can physically feel Him pulling those memories away from me. And, so, it could be sad to think about, but really, He's filling my conscience with the Holy Spirit. He's filling my present, my right now with Him. One of the best verses I ever read before I got baptized was, you're losing your old clothes and you're getting new. And that's how I feel about my life before Christ. I was atheist. No thought of God. I didn't think about Him really. Pastor Chris moves next to me. We lived next to each other for 4 years, I think. It was a long time. And then they just needed a drummer, right? And look, our drummer's out right now. I hear this kid playing drums. And God just puts a thought, go ask him. Don't hesitate, go talk to him. Go tell him, go ask him. And he asked me, and I could not say yes. I usually say no to those things because I'm an atheist, I classic, dude, you're gonna step in that church and burn, bro. But it's just not the case, God, just like Pastor Scott was talking about, God is mercy, He took that thought away from me of thinking, I'm never gonna be good enough to go into a church, and said, you need to come to my house, you need to come to my house and learn about me, discover me. Yeah, you know me, but you don't know me in your heart yet. So, he asked me to play drums, I said yes. I just remember playing Oh Praise the Name, just hearing people shout to the Lord of praise and glory to Him of the things that they've done. And man, God I like to say He punched me right in the face with the Holy Spirit. I know that sounds graphic, but that's how it felt, It's like the biggest wake-up call of my life. I just remember, just going home and crying for hours. Just crying for hours because I was so confused now. I thought I knew myself, and then God just totally changed it. Coming to church, worshiping, just getting to know people's stories of the Lord. And then months later, I got with my, now wife, Kat. We were dating, had a jaw surgery. Chris came to the hospital. Me and my wife, or I guess my girlfriend at the time, and my mom in this room. And he was just checking my mom, and then, I don't know, it was just out of nowhere, Chris was just, hey, do you want to surrender your life right now, Lord? And it was without hesitation, Just did the classic sinner's prayer, just asking for forgiveness, asking for mercy, asking, Him to be a part of my life, opening my heart for Him, saying, my life is now yours. I surrender all to you. Everything is for you. It's undescribable what happened since then. It's just what He's done in my life. It's indescribable. The cool thing is, we start off with life and God gives us skills. And then He just makes you discover these things, why He put those in your lives, So one thing so great about God and even, Jesus, He didn't hesitate for a second to share His glory, to share His kingdom, to share His love for His children. There's not a second to be oh, I'm just kind of embarrassed to go talk to that person. there's no embarrassment, there's no anxiety with God. He is going to talk to you. He's going to get to know you. And I just feel like, I've seen him put those instances in my life where I'm just not scared to talk to people, I have a father in my life that is so good, that is so great. And he's shown me that we cannot hesitate with opportunities to share the kingdom. You can't let those opportunities go by. The gospel must be shared. So just seeing how he puts us in the opportunities, like, you are going to go over there and talk to this person and let them know about my name, let them know about my greatness. And that's just so powerful. Just seeing how he works through people, just to love on people. He works through me and you every day to bring people to him so that he can just bless their life and love on them. That's an awesome opportunity we get. I think a big thing I see in God is he's never caught off guard by the things that we do, by where we're going. I lived on this earth for 20 or 21 years with no God in my life. Now I stand here for the last 3 years or so, just terrified of losing him now. I talk about, fear of God, and it's not the fear that he's going to hurt me, not the fear that he's going to guide me somewhere where I shouldn't be. It's the fear of, I know what it's like to live without him, and now I know what it's like to live with him. I'm so scared to not have that anymore. And what's so crazy is he'll always have love for my family. He'll always have love for me, but I know what the darkness is like. I don't want to ever be there again. He has the patience for us that he's let me live 20 or 21 years. And then he changed my life after those years. And these last 3 years feels like I've lived more life than I ever have. This patience for us is unreal. All the times I turned my back on him, all the times I didn't think about him, all the times I said I didn't love him, he shouted, he said, "You will know my name. You will know the greatness of my kingdom. You will know my love, and you will surrender to me. Not for your money, not for your fame on earth, because I want you to know who I am as a father. I want you to know the kingdom. I want you to know what I sacrificed for you, so that you can live a life, so that you don't have to be, brought down by anxiety. You don't have to be brought down by fear, pain. It's all gone now, because I am with you now. Emmanuel." That's a good God. It's a great God, man. Seriously. John chapter 3, verse 30. He must increase, but I must decrease. That's so powerful. We think about our ego. We think about who we are. We think about how I'm doing as a person. And sometimes we think about, I got a good job. I got some good friends. I'm happy, right? Me. But last few years, all right, how am I doing? I got God in my life. I got God providing for me. I got God at the center of my family. He must increase, but I must decrease. I used to laugh at God. Now I surrender to him. I used to laugh at Christians. Now I'm proudly in the herd of them. I used to look at people that follow Jesus and said, "You're a fool if you follow him." Now I know in my heart you're a fool if you don't. Now I'm a follower of Jesus. God is a redeemer in my life and everyone's life. God is everything.